Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and Let's Play. And can you see, I'm not where I was in the final last episode because here it was what happened. I started recording and I started rambling about the subject that I was thinking last night while I was asleep. And yeah, I was talking to myself for like 15 minutes till I realized that the OBS hasn't picked up my voice recording. So yeah, the video is just me moving around with no audio for me. I'm still going to post that, but it might be just frustrating because I have to talk again. And the topic that I was talking about was this AI. AI stands for artificial intelligence, right? But when you think about the word intelligence, it's an adjective, meaning something. Let me search it up real quick. Add intelligence. Okay, let's see. Wikipedia says that intelligence has been defined in many ways: the capacity for abstraction, logic, understanding, self-awareness, learning, emotional knowledge, reasoning. So basically, okay, I don't like the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. This is from the Dictionary of Oxford Languages. And the second one is the collection of information. Okay, this is for the military use. What's the definition of intelligence? So the definition of intelligence is the ability to learn or understand or to deal with new or trying situation. Basically, your ability to adapt to different situations. And if you think about uh, artificial intelligence, that doesn't kind of sound like that. And I know there are lots of AIs, but I'm just going to use the first one, the most common one that everyone knows, ChatGPT, which is basically a huge library. It's just a robot that has access to the internet and can do some basic reasoning, but sometimes even at that fails. And if you're wondering why I'm in a cave, is it because I thought those were XP bottle? Is it because I wanted to start mining to get more resources? And okay, everyone, thank you for coming. No, I don't know what was that sound. Anyway, it sounded that it was coming from there, but I don't know. And if I see heroine on here, I'm gonna shit my pants. So as I said, yeah, ChatGPT just basically has access to the internet, and that's why it's so smart or intelligent, how they like to say. But I believe if, like, let's say not me, like an average human, because I'm not average, I'm above average, because I have the ego. Uh, the biggest thing on my body is my ego after my fat. Okay, is it down? I don't know. Okay, let me leave. S Let's take an average human, for example, because I believe the average human, if he had access to all the uh, information that ChatGPT has access, because ChatGPT has access to, first of all, the entirety of internet, and also he knows multiple languages, so he can search in different languages. Okay, why there are so many zombies here? It's a party. And also, whatever OpenAI, the company that makes ChatGPT, has fed, yes, fed. I'm sorry. English is not my mother tongue. So if I pronounce words incorrectly or weird, fuck you, because I don't care what you think. So yeah, ChatGPT, and I believe if humans had the same access of information as ChatGPT, I think they will do a better job. And I believe artificial intelligence, yeah, in some programs, yes, I believe, though it can be used, but ChatGPT shouldn't have the name of artificial intelligence. Does it have it? Because I even searched the definition of intelligence and I don't remember if I said it in this recording or in the other recording where I didn't have sound from a mic. Is ChatGPT an AI? Yes, ChatGPT is a generative AI tool. It's a specialized AI technology that creates human-like text responses. But the thing is, humans won't make uh, simple mistakes. Because if you visit the website of ChatGPT, at the bottom, it will say ChatGPT can make mistakes, and it advises you to check critical information to make sure it's correct. And oh, I can take this stone. That's nice. And and basically, ChatGPT can do mistakes and will do mistakes because it is just a program. It's not thinking yet. But I'm not a hater. I believe that in a few years, because I don't. I believe in a few years, the AI, ChatGPT, and everything else will be able to replicate humans. I mean, we even got like pretty convincing images, AI images tools. Okay, I know I cannot mine that. Oh, that's a flower in here. Pretty flower. And I think everyone has at least experienced ChatGPT making some mistakes, and I can give a pretty good example. Um, when I was still in school, ChatGPT was still kind of new, but not that new. Like ChatGPT 0.1, I think uh, I don't, I, the 3.0 had just been launched then, but I'm not really sure. I don't remember a lot. But anyways, I was given by my language teacher, my English teacher, uh, we were given a very long notebook, PDF, and it was a story slash documentary about something I couldn't even bother, but I knew some information. And I asked ChatGPT, to read the entire PDF, which was I think 80 pages, and give me a summary in like uh, the most important things that I should know. Okay, where is it? I'm very close to it. close, very close. Okay, much closer. Oh, that's a creeper. Hello, creeper. Hello, creeper. Please don't explode. I need that iron. Oh, nice. And we have some, how's that called? Amethyst. So as I said, I knew a little bit about the PDF and what was supposed to be in it. And I asked ChatGPT to give me a summary. And he just got everything wrong. I mean, he even got the main author wrong. Because there was a main author and there were some editors that restructured the text to be more like friendly for the 21st century. Okay, we have some iron, okay, I'm going to calm down at a later time, but I still want okay, 1 second. Okay, just to know from where I came. And yes, I still I want to get some, but I don't have enough pickaxe durability, so I'm just going to do this. Those are some very wood fishes falling. And yeah, I couldn't drop it. And I had to read like 3 pages, then I got bored. One my colleague to give me a summary before the, how that it is, lesson started? Before class started, yes. Thank you. It sounds so pretty. And with the copper I can actually make a telescope, and I can show you something very funny that I have in my mod pack. And of course, you've seen that I have some exclamation marks here around those shards, and is that no? That basically tells me when a crop is ready to be harvested. Okay, and it just broke. Yeah, everyone knows that. And I hope you don't use ChatGPT as him to give you a solution to a problem. You should use it more like as a tool to search for stuff. Like I use ChatGPT to search for job posting. I search ChatGPT for different laws about different stuff. And for that, it's actually very good. It can help you very much. Because you shouldn't use ChatGPT as a how do I put this? You shouldn't use ChatGPT for everything in your life. ChatGPT is a tool that you must know how to use. And it's very simple. You actually have the main question. And before you type in the main question, you have to type in a situation. Let's take, for example, a real life problem of mine that I had. So I went to one of the malls in my cities and I got a phone case for my iPhone. And I wanted to, to be MagSafe and just to be MagSafe and be generally colored like blue in this case. and it cost a lot. I mean, let me see how much was it at in euros. So yes, I got a case for 33 and 11 euros, the 33 euros. And yes, I know it's expensive for a case, but it was like a quality case. It was it felt like an original iPhone case. So that's why I got it, first of all. Not even like a week later, not almost 6 days later on, I got the case on the Sunday morning, and on Saturday, the next Saturday morning, um, I found out that my case had broken, had uh, got ripped apart and at one of the corners. And okay, I don't like that because I didn't throw my phone around because the case has been on the phone since the salesman put it. So he took my phone and he put it in the case. I didn't put it. And I won't damage the case itself because if it was quality, I had no problem. And I used it like every normal iPhone users. I took it everywhere and used to watch uh, on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, but not TikTok because I don't give my personal data to the government of China, only to the American government. Okay, oh, we have a potato. We can start a farm, baby. And let me show it about the spyglass, not the telescope. Okay, ready? So funny. Funny shit I ever seen. And yeah, that's why I wanted the pickaxe. And okay, don't think I have too much stuff and I need to make another chest. Give me a moment. I accidentally made another crafting table. So I better store the phone case. And actually, let's make more. Yeah. I want 4. And I'm going to put them there. And for this, it will be here. Kind of small. I have the storage and this is my sleeping. So I went back to the salesman on Saturday, on the same day that I found out that my case has broken. You know, we are in the EU, European Union, where it has some laws, and of course my country has laws, but and I went back to him and I asked him, look, I didn't use it abusively. I just used like a normal person, and I want my money back or a replacement that fits my needs, my description, because I got this case for a reason and it was pretty expensive. And he said, no, he cannot give me a refund, but he can give me another case. And I asked him, okay, what other cases you have? And he didn't have any other case to give me that I liked for my iPhone 14 because it's kind of an old phone, an old iPhone 2 years, and there aren't many cases for that. And he said he's going to ask some of his colleagues if they do have cases for that meet my requirements. And I gave him my phone number and I asked him to call me just so I can save his number, just to be sure that he has my number and yeah. And I waited like a week and still no response. In the meanwhile, I had the old case which didn't have MagSafe, which was it was alright. I mean, not really that good, but alright. And yeah, after a week, on the next Sunday, on that uh, after that, I was tired and I searched on ChatGPT. I asked ChatGPT, look, this is my situation. This is what I'm asking you. Please take your time. And this is a good tip when using ChatGPT. Tell tell it to take its time because for some reason ChatGPT it's programmed to give you the fastest answer, not the most accurate one. So type in the prompt that you want it to take time, think about the answer. And the prompt was like this. This is my situation. This is what I'm asking you. This is the rules that you have to abide by. Meaning, I want accurate information. I don't need it fast. I want you to take as much time as you need. And yes, it was thinking for like 2 minutes, I believe, but it gave me the right laws and even helped me write the letter to the institution that does uh, that that basically takes on this kind of consumer protection because I was a consumer and I have rights. I'm a big cat. Weird. Actually, let's make two. And I made everything. I gave the receipts. I gave a description, and basically I had to write a formal letter online, of course, because we are not that dumb. And yeah, in a week, I got back an email saying that they have investigated, they have gone through the to that guy's um, uh, place where he sells phones it's like an island in the mall where he sells the phones, and I actually want my bed to be here because it just looks nicer. And yeah, I should also get some more sand if I can. And in the meanwhile, I also changed my phone number because I was getting spam calls at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and it would wake me up. And you know, I love to sleep. And if you stop me from sleeping, it's gonna get personal. And I think I should get another. I think I should get another furnace. And when I went back to that island to finally receive my refund, and mind you, I basically wasted 2 weeks for that, and he also got a fine for that because he wouldn't give my refund initially. And he said that he called me, but I said, look, man, I gave you a week, you didn't call me, and I made that requirement because if the warranty expired, he could say that the warranty expired and he doesn't have to give me my money back, and that would have been a big issue. Iron ingots, that's very nice, and yeah, okay, I'll just do this. Take some stone from here. And yeah, he hits me. No, that he's the problem. Because if he would have given me my money back, or he would have called during that week and said, "Look, man, I couldn't find you a replacement. Come get your money back." I wouldn't have a problem, no. But he refused, and I wasn't like, "Oh, give me my money back, or I'm going to sue." No, I was polite, responsible, like an adult, because I don't want to be that person. But if you don't do the things by the law, then we're gonna have to have a problem. And I want to make, I think, 4 or 3, I don't know which one would look better. And yeah, ChatGPT helped me in that occasion because it gave me the laws that they were, he was practically violating. He gave me the site on which I could apply, and he also helped me with the letter to sound more formal, because I can write formal letters, but no, I just wanted to be sure, because ChatGPT at the end of the day is supposed to be like a text-based model, with linguistic and stuff. And okay, why did that spider despawn? I wanted to kill it. And I wanted to sound formal, to sound polite, uh, and it helped me with stuff, with grammatical stuff. But yeah, man, people are just so like close in their minds. Like some people cannot refuse to open their minds to the outside world and other people. Okay, let's make that actually would require some stone. 64, nice. And people refuse to like open their minds and the world to other people. They think that their way is the best and everyone else is wrong, and that they should die on the hill for their idea, for their identity. Which, I mean, it's a very stupid way of thinking, because not every time you can be right, and it's okay to make mistakes. You heard this one from me for the first time. It's okay to make mistakes. As I made a mistake right here. And yeah, I just checked my channel to see if and I got 1 view on the first episode. So I hope you're not watching this one, but still, it's still nice to have someone. And I actually went to the doctor today to get some more sick day leaves, because I don't really want to work at this job anymore. I mean, I already put my, how do I say this in English? I keep forgetting. Uh, a notice, notice of quitting, basically, in which You say, look, man, I'm going to quit. I'm giving a notice of like 2 weeks, but my job is 20 working days, and it's in the contract. I signed that contract, and sadly, I cannot do anything about it. And I was kind of hoping they would uh, let me out the company, but they wouldn't. So, because I already made other plans to do with this time, because I'm also learning for university. How do I say that word? College basically, like higher learning, and I want to go on law because I don't know, I think it's my calling, not to sound corny or anything like that, but I just died. But I believe I'll do well in law, and that's why I want to go to law school and maybe become like a lawyer or a prosecutor. I don't know really. And yeah, and I gave them the reason that look, I wanted the job to be part-time by this time, and I actually asked at my first interview if I can be part-time. And the lady that I took the interview with said that yes, okay, said like after 3 months you can go part-time, and you can go part-time, and that will be okay because I also wanted to start learning. And okay, I don't have enough and don't know why I came here. And I wanted to learn to prepare myself for the exam because the exam itself it's not hard, but they don't give you a lot of time. There you have like 50 questions and only 60 minutes. And you also have to write those questions in a uh, on a sheet, on a different sheet, and that's your basically your answers. And actually, let's go mining for some oak trees because I need oak and I like oak. But I know I have some more in the house, but I just want now I need to put here. I can get more sapling and that's more wood. And I really hate this kind of type of tree because it has like this weird branches going everywhere and you have to search for them, but this one isn't that bad. And I gave him the reason that I want to learn. I wanted to be part-time by this time, so I was able to run, but because at this current time my program was like night hours, and I thought I was going to be able to make night hours, but it was horrible. Uh, be- I would be like very tired even after I slept like 10 hours. And I said, look, man, you promised me in the interview, and the first interview was in the middle of January on the 16th, I believe, or 17th, I don't really remember. But that was, and in the first interview they confirmed. I asked again the second one, and when I started working in the last week of January, Uh, they also basically said the same thing, but with the more condition that I have to graduate the training program to be able. And when I asked more about detail, they said that after 3 months, basically they basically check our metrics and see if we graduate or not. And if we do, we can go part-time. But if we don't, no, they gonna fire us. So okay, I was okay with that. Kinda weird, but okay. I said how hard that can be. I actually need to go back down. And should I put the crafting table on each level? Nah. No, it's okay. Kinda weird, but maybe they forgot, that they forgot to give me a very important piece of information in the interview, so I said no worries. And no, I did training, I did some stuff like that, and it wasn't hard. It was just the job itself. It wasn't hard, but the conditions. I mean, we were working from home, but still we didn't have that much time because one of the reasons I also got the job was trying to socialize. Because after finishing high school, basically all of my friends said "fuck you," and not everyone, but most of them. And I haven't. Should I put? Let me see. Yeah, it kind of looks. I mean, no, I would like it to be like a pillar from here, but I believe the other. I kind of like this. We can have a 360 situation. And should I put what? Should I put? Let's go to see first of all. And yeah, I also got the job to socialize, to trying to make friends, and that was the fun thing because we're working from home. I got to meet a lot of people from different places, and yeah, I kind of made some friends in the starting phase because we weren't basically doing that much work and more like training, learning about our job and stuff like that. And yeah, I could talk, made some friends like that. Not really friends, but still people I could talk to. And yeah. But after a while, basically we didn't have any much more time to talk to each other. Uh, uh, and yeah, we were just working, and basically what I was working was kind of customer support um, for some like big company. I don't want to say too many details, but yeah, it was customer support. And no, I was dealing every day, every time with customer, paying customers, and the phone. Like they gave me like the computer, a work computer with such software, and it was a shifty computer slowly. I mean, I hope they didn't spend like more than 100 euros per one of these computers because I could make a better job for basically the same. And if I wanted this, okay. And how should I make my? Let's do some oak glue. Wow, because why not? I mean, it will look weird, but nah, it will look very nice. And actually, yeah, I could make some. I can make a flag. One moment. Should I jump? I should jump. Sorry for that. And yeah, basically, we are nearing the final weeks of our training, where they were gonna be evaluating our situation. That was let's say February, March, April. Yes, at the end of April. And then we have like breaking news in the company, and we had to enter some meeting with some higher ups. And they decided that we were so good that they were to promote us to tech support, and we were to go back to training. Okay, 1 second. And okay, I'm back. Where was I? Um, yeah, work. My beautiful work. So, be me working as customer care at big company. And you know, what I find out is that after they tell us about this promotion in just title, basically more responsibilities, is that we we still have to sell things, and isn't like if you want you can sell stuff to the customer because it's an online kind of thing, kind of company. And if you sell stuff, you get commission and you get more money. And yes, we do, you do, but there is also we have to sell a certain amount per month. And if we don't send that certain amount, then we don't graduate. And I cannot make it into, production. Give me a second, because I cannot breathe for some reason. Okay, I'm back. I still cannot breathe to my nose. And that's the basta because it's very high amount you have to sell in that week to graduate. And it doesn't matter if you, let's say you got very good performance and resolve the client's trouble, and know they also have service and stuff like that, and you have 5 stars. If you don't bring in the money, you're useless practically. But and yeah, and this forced promotion basically means that we had more work to do, more things to know, to learn, and without that much of a pay increase or anything like that, or any promotion, any bonus. And from what from the condition that I said, you can pretty accurately guess that this is an American company because in America, they don't care about you, they only care about your money. And if you have money, America is the world of the richest person. If you're rich and you want to live good, go to America. If you're poor in America, get out. Um, I don't know, go to South America. Don't come to Europe because we don't want Americans. And as I said, I had to deal with Americans on a daily basis. Uh, some of them were nice, understanding, like I'm just a worker and I'm not the make the rules, I'm trying to help them. And I was trying to help them, I didn't try to sell them stuff. No, I try to get their issue resolved, then I'll try, the sales pitch and stuff like that, to still sell because I'll receive some commission off of it. But if they didn't want it, I wouldn't push it, I wouldn't go too far. But they really want you to sell stuff. Like in the training was like 6 weeks, I believe. Yeah, in the training where you didn't have any calls, you just had to learn. Out of those 6 weeks, the last three were only sales and how to sell stuff. So the first one was basics, to get accustomed to the system, to the stuff, to basically get accustomed to the system and everything. And then the next 2 weeks were about the company, what they offer, and how to, how to resolve different issues that customers may have. And actually, let's get on the boat and go out to see how it looks. And the last 3 weeks were tactics on tactics on how to sell, how to use information, how to talk to them, to the Americans. Because Americans apparently they're not like us Europeans. When they ask you how are you, they actually expect a response. No, they put a good flag like that would be nice. Let's go a little bit over there. Know how, and I mean, one of the tactics was to get personal with the customer, to find something that they like. For example, if the customer had kids, we were supposed to somehow relate to them, to make them relate to us. And basically, it's psychological, and we could lie about almost anything other than the bill and the actual prices. I mean, and believe me, I tried it, and I say, look, they are making they're stupid. Don't have to do anything, but this is just me. I cannot lie to people. I don't want to just lie to people. Yes, if you force me, I'll lie, but for me it's uncomfortable. I don't like lying, and in most cases I believe it should be the last option because lying is basically this is how our society works. We basically trust everything, and lying basically breaks that trust. I mean, the company that I work for, they trust me that I make a good job, and I trust them that they will pay me my salary at the end of the month. Not even at the end of the month, at the next month, because yeah. And I trust my bank that they'll handle my salary, and they trust me, so I don't make any like illegal activities or stuff like that. And even driving, I trust that other drivers know the legislation and know how to drive, and basically this house is our society trust, is we trusting each other. And when you lie, that's a big it's not good, because especially if you lie and it gets serious, when you lie to something official like a job or tax or anything like that. Because if you lie and it gets found out, and most of the cases it will find out, because a good a lie is never meant to hold up, because a lie can be deconstructed, a lie can, because even only if you're trained for this kind of stuff, you can get away with lying, because everyone who lies, they don't believe they lie, and they know the truth, they know what actually is the truth, and that's why they'll never be able and to believe the lie. But you can actually train for that, to practically do some psychological stuff on you, or might not get trained by the FBI or CIA. Why did I start with trust and society? And I don't remember. I'm going to continue because this is also like an idea that I was thinking about. Oh, nice. A few weeks ago, and I should also start a farm because I have a potato. Oh no, this oh, oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Good. Not very good. And this is how our society works. We trust each other. Basically everywhere. This is our society and community works. We trust each other, and that's why it is important to not lie. And I had a problem with lying when I was kid, because it's an easy get out of jail card. But the thing is, you don't get out of jail, you get into bitter shit. Could I say this? So yeah, and it became at one point that it was just impulsive, and I would just lie without, even if it was like it would look bad for me, I would just lie impulsively, because I was scared and stuff when I was a kid. And I think I managed to get over it. I mean, to not lie impulsively, because most of the time I don't lie. I just try to tell the truth, and even if I do it impulsively, I will just come clean and say, look, I'm sorry, I did lie to you, and I'll say that in that exact moment, because I still live by this principle that we shouldn't lie to each other, especially when it comes like serious stuff. But yeah, so how's the weather been? And we actually learn a lot. Oh, an apple. Learn a lot how to talk to people and get to know them. And it actually helped me. The job helped me because I was kind of like and not an introverted person, but I didn't want to be introverted, but I also didn't know how to talk to people and you know get to know them. And this job actually helped me to do that, kinda, because I haven't tried it yet on anyone else, on anyone. And yeah, basically try to find something in common that you can talk about, and just talk about their stuff, share experiences, share thoughts, you know, make some jokes. Because who doesn't like jokes? I mean, seriously, who doesn't like jokes? 1 second, sorry. For this, I don't know what is happening to me. But apparently, my body doesn't like when I speak too much. And I actually should go back to the mine, but I should get new tools. No, so take that like this, take that, take this, take that. Should I make some torches? Let's do it. Why not? The over there. Nice. Then actually I need to get, and I'll make an iron shovel and an iron axe, and that'll be nice. And actually give me this and I'll make a golden apple. And nice, we have 3 golden apples and 1 enchanted golden apple. I didn't have iron armor. So that's nice. Leather, I keep it for now. Actually, let me plant some more oak saplings because I believe in oak supremacy. Okay, this should be enough. Okay, nice. Okay, let me put it here. You know, basically ask them question, be curious about them, just trying to be genuine about that. Like you want to get to know that person, like ask them. Like for example, in a call, sometimes I will hear something that I can talk about later in the conversation. Something. Hey, I'm sorry, but I heard I heard your children talking, and yeah, I'm just wondering how is it been. Just ask them how, because people love to talk about themselves. That's why I'm doing this because I love to talk. I love to talk about myself, my experiences, and everyone love that. And that's the easiest way to get to know someone is to make them talk about themselves. Okay, I am here and okay, 2 zombies. That's not very nice of you, but okay, I'll give you very nice, very good. And let's say you want to talk to a girl, and you are already somewhere together, in a community, like in school, for example. You developed a crush on a girl, and you want to get to know her better, and I don't have enough blocks. Very simple way to do is, hey, look, okay, fishes, and I don't have any food. Nice. Like just she talk like a teacher or another colleague or about the homework. And from there you get to know that girl. She might say something. Oh, look, I can't. I have too much to do. Also, like, go to dancing lesson, for example. And oh wow, dancing lesson. I didn't know you dance. And it's very easy. Just I wish somebody would have told me this because I always thought that I couldn't make small talk. I couldn't get to know people, but I actually was able to put these perks. Oh no, fish died. These skills in use. And yes, I'm talking about of course work right now. I don't want to die. No, wrong way. Go that way. Okay, I'm going back for some. Oh look, another mine. Let me put some torches over here. Oh look, redstone. But I'm going back for some food because I can die quite easily. And basically we get to know that girl and say, look, I just have one important advice for any boys that have crushes on girls. Tell them from the start that you have a crush on them or you want to go romantically, you know, because most likely they'll think you just want to be friends, and of course you don't want to be friends. You want to have her to be your girlfriend. But yeah, you should always tell a girl from the start, look, I kinda like you, or I think you're cute and I want to take you out. Anything else. And this should be at the beginning before she makes any hopes. And if she rejects you, that's it, move on. It's sad it happened, but you should probably move on before, you know, your feelings develop more for her. Okay, let me see. I don't really have that much more food. Um, Let me get back some of this. Put this back and I'll be going to sleep. And it doesn't have to be school, even when you're work, let's say you work in office and you meet this girl, let's say you bump into each other during a break and just ask her stuff about how did she arrive to work here, how it feels. People like to talk that stuff. You know, these relationships take time to develop. You cannot rush things. I mean, you shouldn't rush things. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Very nice. And like after you got to know each other, you know, just tell her, just be brave, like tell, hey, look, I don't want to be like creepy or weird, but I kind of like you. I was thinking if I could take you out on a date or a drink or a coffee or anything else, to get to know more personally. And if he says yes, that's cool. If he says no, her loss. Because after that you cannot really be friends because you already said that you liked her. So, okay, I said that I was going down that cave over there. I fucking hate you. And I only had one crush and I didn't know this stuff. I was just a teenager with a big crush on a girl, and I was afraid to ask anyone for help. I was afraid to ask my father. I was afraid to ask my friends because I'll be judged. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't feel afraid. If you feel afraid, maybe reevaluate your stuff, your relation. But in general, you shouldn't feel afraid to the people around you, to your friends, to your family, Okay, this is the first time I encountered this in survival. Is this supposed to mean there is like a city around here somewhere? Because I don't really understand how these things work. Okay, what is this achievement? I don't know. Singing a shocker or what? I hope there isn't a warden here because I'm not prepared to deal with that kind of stuff. And I was afraid that I was feeling lonely because my parents, they didn't have time for me when I was young, so I basically grew without my parents, and I had to rely on my own. And I couldn't blame them because I'm the first kid. I was so, there was a problem. And I still have social anxiety today. I still feel anxiety. I feel like, no, ouch. And I'm trying to work on myself better. I'm just trying to be independent. One thing you should know is that don't be afraid to ask your parents anything, because your parents basically, if you don't have shit parents, because my parents actually loved me, but they didn't know how to parent and stuff like that. You can ask them whatever you have on your mind, and they'll be glad to help you and answer you. And you should be ashamed that you ask your parents for help or for advice because they have more experience than you. They have been through a lot more stuff, and they also have they know people, Like for example, my mother knows a lot of doctors because she has been to medical school. And that's great because it's so great to know people, to have a connection. My dad knows a lot of people because he has a way to so he can make friends with anyone wherever he goes. And yeah, I didn't get that from my dad. I got social anxiety, which is cool, I guess. I think I will take some berries because I am running low on food. And I think the next project will be to get how do I put this? Oh no, it's the police. Haha, baby. And how do I get him down from here? Okay, I could just go this way. Yeah. What I was saying about, my crush, I know how to talk to her. And, I said let's talk to her because she's very close to me in school. Come on here. Don't be afraid. Okay, we have a creeper and I don't want to blow stuff up. Why did you blow up? Huh? Why? You stupid. And I'm still talking because I really enjoyed her presence and I really liked her, like you could say I actually fell in love with her. I was sure because I liked her she would be my girlfriend one day because I don't know, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe she actually was interested in me or not. I couldn't still decide, but I don't really think about that because it's just a waste of time, doesn't matter, and I try to not think about stuff in the past. Of course another zombie spawns. No, fuck you, little child, fuck you. You die, please die. Oh, there are two children, fuck them. Kill all the I'm just bad at PvP. No. Go die in a pit. And yeah, I was still talking. I was actually bringing her favorite candy, which was Oreo, every day to school, and just to give her a little treat, like, because I liked her. When a boy likes a girl, he'll do stuff that basically love blinds everyone. Not saying girls, but I have more experience because I have more friends that are male, not male, let's say boys, man. We talk about this stuff. Girls. I mean, I used to before. No, no ballerina. Oh, nice. Okay, oh, very nice. I have a little bit of water in case I am get thirsty. Hello. Oh, nice. No. You're not allowed. I'm edging you. How many creepers are here? God damn it, man. No, and yeah. And maybe she was interested in me, maybe not, but I didn't make a move, so yeah. And when I did try to make a move, it was late. She basically got bored of me, like I was her toy or something. And no, it hurt. It hurt pretty much. very much, not pretty much, very much. You know, because I didn't know what I was doing wrong, or you know, I haven't gone through that, and I was basically alone. Okay, this is here. Don't mine at night. Okay, you stay there, and I get this and put it down. And I mean, I could get the other some more resources. Oh, very nice, very good book. So what I learned, always make your intentions clear, because we are humans and we use our mouth to communicate, and we shouldn't use like hints like me looking at a girl for more than 3 seconds, or a girl doing some stuff, you know? I mean, yeah, we can Ooh, what is this? Oh, very nice. Oh, I got already a stack. Yeah, I totally forgot that they added that. And yeah, one lesson I learned from that is always make your intentions clear. And how to make friends. And yeah, I actually use... Oh yeah, baby, diamonds! Let's go! Ah, look at this. Oh, so good, diamonds. I quite like this. Ah, getting diamonds is the best feeling Minecraft can ever get, even after these years. But I think this one just one single diamond, sadly. And yeah, where did that came from? From there, I believe. Yeah, from up there. And I make this jump because I'm a pro gamer. Sadly, I only got one diamond. If I got like 2 more or 1 more, I could make an enchantment table. And then also pickaxe, a diamond pickaxe, and then I could say I would officially enter the mid game. But I still want to talk about my crush, you know, because I basically didn't talk to anyone about it, not even my parents, because you know it's still a sensitive subject to me, because the things that I felt for him. Imagine this: I was I was sick, and I wanted to go to school just because she was also going to school. That's how in love I was. Like any other time, I'll just fake it. I'll just stay at home. Nope, thank you. But we had a test on that day, a very hard test, and I still went to school even though I was sick AF, just because I wanted to stay with her. Okay, I think I have made a fish generator. Poor fishes. that's, when like, go for high school or to go to school when they had a very hard test and just because the girl they liked was there. And was it worth it? Absolutely, yes. She gave me a hug and I was so happy. And if I were a girl, you know how girls scream when they get excited, like, ah, yippee. I would just, I would have done that. But I got a hug from her and it was worth it. Then she got sick because of me, and no, I went to her home. I asked her where do you live, not in a weird way, just in a very beautiful way. No, I said, look, I was sick. I think you got it from me. Look, I'm sorry. Can I come over and give you some flowers? And at that point, I don't know if it was really my fault because what friend gives you flowers when you are sick? Believe me, she was not living anywhere near me. She, I, so I'm in this city, like suburbs, and she was living in a nearby town. Not that very far, still connected to the city, but from my house to her house, it was like 6 kilometers by car on roads, you know. And I asked my dad, can you please drive me to that address? And I gave her flowers, you know. I said thank you. And she hugged me again. And I, I couldn't say anything. I was just in love, you know. She wasn't like hot or beautiful in the object way. She didn't have like huge boobs or a big ass. She was actually pretty small, you know, not for pretty small in general, and kinda skinny. But I don't know, I think I fell in love with her because of her personality and I don't know, but I really liked it, you know. I liked being in love, although we were never in a relationship. But I still very much liked it, and I will, if I could travel back in time and I will ask her how. I mean, now not really because basically I kinda got over it. I still have feelings for her, but I got over it. I'm not controlled. I don't think I have feelings for. I have feelings for what I felt, what I was living. So basically, this is just the trap of nostalgia, you know, what you felt back then. Because I don't know if we were to get together now. I don't know if it would be the same thing, you know. Then I was just in love, you know, like a drug just injected, just like a Cupidon shot love arrow in my head, you know. I was hooked, man. I was like on drugs, you know. I fucking hate ambulance. Should I kill you? Yes. Oh, look, I got an grass block. I should put it right here. And basically, it was like a, you know, it was writing cocaine. And at the end of the day, we are just some meat that it's some chemicals in our brain and some electricity and some bones and stuff like that. But what I felt for very real, and I hope one day I'll meet a girl that will make me feel the same way. No, because it felt good. No, I want to be happy. Who doesn't want to be happy? Happy and compelled. And I think we'll make sound here. No, as I said before, she wasn't anything like that. She wasn't hot or beautiful, you know, just a simple girl. But I felt so hard. And I really thought she was going to be my girlfriend, you know. I told, look, man, I don't know how, how, how could I waste this, mess this up. I want her to be my girlfriend no matter the cost, you know. I didn't know what I was doing. Maybe I still don't know. But yeah. Okay, it broke. That's too bad. And I have just gone silent for more than a minute, I believe. This is the first time, I think. And I'll try to not do it again because, as I said, this is for me to develop my speech skills, you know, to be able to speak and do stuff at the same time. But yeah, I was thinking about her, you know, I still felt good, you know, felt right. And every human like that doesn't have like any mental issues will feel that way in their lives, you know. And she actually had a gay best friend, and and when I heard about that guy, I know he was gay, and no, I said, oh, he does. Is that her boyfriend or something? And, you know, I got like very jealous, you know, very angry, like a girlfriend, you know. But yeah, it was fun. I love those memories of her. You know, actually, she took my phone because I had an iPhone X, and basically I had the best camera in school, apparently. And I'll let her take her my phone. She will go to the bathroom, take some photos, and she would ask me to send her to him, and I will also keep them because I I fucking like this girl. A city place. And no, she actually, she didn't say to delete them or anything like that. She's just said to send her the photos. And sometimes, some nights I would even have the phone and start looking at some of her photos that she took. Maybe if she was into me, and that was a way for her to tell me that she was into me and to go for her, but I don't know. I really don't know, man. So okay, I think this episode is long enough. I have made a lot of progress because I have a lot more resources and I have a farm and I have finished my starter base, and I would also like to make some like little cottage over here or a hut or something like that. Just have something, and then maybe I'll start a farm, and after that I'll start to search for a village or a new place to call it my home. And as you can see, the sunset is going down, and I want to go to the top to see the sunset because sunsets are beautiful. I didn't ruin the moment. This game is so beautiful. I mean, it could be more beautiful if I had a better PC, with graphics and shaders. But I like playing on 90 FPS. And thank you for watching or for not watching. Please do not leave your comments, don't share to anyone. But please give me your money. I'll put my PayPal address down in the comments, in the description, I mean, for you to give me money. Um, have a nice day and goodbye.